Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering your body has quietly changed overnight. Your muscles aren't as strong, your bones aren't as dense, your metabolism has slowed, and your heart is working harder than ever. The shocking part? Most of these changes begin long before you notice a single symptom. After age 50, your body starts following a completely different biological rulebook. But here's the good news. Science has discovered that many of these changes aren't fixed. In fact, some can be slowed. Others can even be partially reversed. Today, we're revealing exactly what happens inside your body after 50, and the simple habits, researchers say, can help you stay healthier, stronger, and more independent for years to come. Let's begin with the change that affects almost every other part of your body. Most people think muscle loss only happens to athletes who stop training. That's not true. Beginning around age 30, adults gradually lose muscle mass every decade. But after age 50, the process speeds up dramatically. Scientists call it sarcopenia. It's one of the biggest reasons people become weaker with age. Your muscles don't just get smaller. Individual muscle fibers shrink. Protein production slows. The nerves controlling your muscles become less efficient. Recovery takes longer, and everyday tasks begin feeling harder. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, standing up from a chair, even maintaining balance. The scary part? Many people don't notice until they've already lost a significant amount of muscle. Research shows muscle loss also lowers your metabolism. That means your body burns fewer calories while resting. This makes weight gain much easier after 50. Fortunately, studies consistently show resistance exercise remains one of the most effective ways to slow this process. Even people in their 70s and 80s can build new muscle. Your body never completely loses that ability. It simply needs a stronger signal and enough protein to support repair. But muscles aren't the only tissue quietly changing. Something even more important is happening inside your bones. And what happens next surprises even many doctors. Because while muscles can grow stronger, bones often become weaker without causing any pain at all. Here's something surprising. Bones aren't solid rocks. They're living tissue. Every single day, old bone is removed, and new bone is built. When you're young, this rebuilding process stays balanced. But after 50, the balance changes. The bone breakdown begins happening faster than bone formation. This is especially common after menopause, because estrogen levels fall sharply. In men, testosterone also gradually declines with age. The result? Bones slowly become thinner, more porous, and easier to break. The dangerous part is that osteoporosis develops silently. Most people don't know they have it until a fracture occurs. A simple fall, a small slip, sometimes even coughing hard can lead to broken ribs in severe cases. Hip fractures are especially concerning because recovery becomes much more difficult with age. Fortunately, bone responds to stress. Walking, strength training, light impact activities, and getting enough calcium, vitamin D, and protein all help support healthier bones. The earlier these habits begin, the greater the long-term benefit. But your skeleton isn't the only thing becoming more vulnerable. Your heart is also facing new challenges every single year. Your heart beats over 100,000 times every day. For decades, it performs this incredible job without asking for much in return. But aging slowly changes the cardiovascular system. Blood vessels gradually lose elasticity. Instead of stretching easily, they become stiffer. That means the heart has to push harder to move blood throughout the body. Blood pressure often begins creeping upward. Cholesterol may accumulate inside artery walls, and circulation becomes less efficient. None of this happens overnight. It's usually a slow process, which is exactly why regular health screenings become so important after age 50. The encouraging news? Research consistently shows lifestyle choices can make a remarkable difference. Regular walking, maintaining a healthy weight, eating more vegetables, managing stress, sleeping well, and staying physically active all help support heart health. Even modest improvements can reduce long-term cardiovascular risk. But perhaps the biggest invisible change after 50 isn't happening in your heart. It's happening inside every single cell of your body. And that's where we'll go next. Because the next change affects your energy, your healing, your immune system, and even how quickly you seem to age. Every second, millions of cells inside your body are replaced. Skin cells, blood cells, cells lining your intestines, even tiny parts of your immune system. For years, this repair process works almost flawlessly. But after 50, the machinery begins slowing down. Scientists believe one reason involves structures called telomeres. Think of them as protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes. Every time a cell divides, those caps become slightly shorter. Eventually, Some cells reach a point where they can no longer divide normally. Instead of functioning efficiently, they enter what's called cellular senescence. These retired cells don't simply disappear. Many remain inside tissues and release inflammatory chemicals into the surrounding environment. Researchers often refer to this gradual increase in inflammation as inflammaging. Unlike the redness and swelling you notice after an injury, this inflammation is low-grade, quiet, and constant. Over many years, it may contribute to heart disease, arthritis, insulin resistance, and other age-related conditions. The good news? Lifestyle appears to influence this process. Studies suggest regular physical activity, a diet rich in colorful fruits and vegetables, quality sleep, and avoiding smoking can all help reduce chronic inflammation. Scientists are also exploring new therapies aimed at slowing cellular aging. While research continues, the strongest evidence still points toward healthy daily habits. But inflammation isn't the only invisible change. Your brain is quietly adapting too. And the next discovery surprises many people, because occasional forgetfulness after 50 doesn't always mean what people fear. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why? Or struggled to remember someone's name, only for it to pop into your head a few minutes later? Small memory lapses become more common with age. That doesn't automatically mean dementia. As the brain ages, communication between nerve cells can become slightly slower. Certain areas involved in memory and processing speed gradually change. You may need a little longer to learn new information, or multitask. But here's the encouraging part. Your brain remains adaptable throughout life. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. It means the brain can continue forming new connections, learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, reading, solving puzzles. Social interaction, and regular physical exercise have all been linked with healthier brain function. Exercise is especially powerful. It increases blood flow to the brain, supports the growth of new neural connections, and may improve memory over time. Sleep also plays a major role. During deep sleep, the brain clears waste products that build up throughout the day. Poor sleep over many years has been associated with cognitive decline. Protecting your brain isn't about one miracle supplement. It's about consistent habits repeated day after day. And one of the biggest drivers of those habits lies in your hormones. Hormones act like chemical messengers. They tell your organs what to do, when to grow, when to store energy, and when to repair. After 50, many of these signals begin changing. For women, menopause causes estrogen levels to decline. This can affect bones, the heart, sleep, mood, and body fat distribution. For men, testosterone typically decreases more gradually with age. Some men notice reduced muscle mass, lower energy, or slower recovery. At the same time, insulin sensitivity often decreases. That makes it easier for blood sugar to stay elevated after meals. Many people also notice that body fat shifts toward the abdomen. This isn't simply about appearance. Excess abdominal fat has been linked with higher risks of type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Fortunately, hormones don't work in isolation. Regular exercise, adequate protein, strength training, healthy body weight, and consistent sleep schedules all help support healthier hormonal balance. There isn't one magic food or one miracle pill. It's the combination of small healthy choices that creates lasting change. And perhaps nowhere is that more important than your immune system. Because the next system determines how well your body fights infections, repairs damage, and recovers from illness. Your immune system protects you every day. It identifies viruses, destroys harmful bacteria, and helps repair damaged tissues. But with age, its response gradually changes. Scientists call this immunosenescence. Some immune cells respond more slowly. Others become less effective at recognizing new threats. This is one reason older adults often experience more severe illness from infections. Healing may also take longer. Cuts close more slowly. Recovery after surgery may require more time. Vaccinations become increasingly important because they help prepare the immune system before exposure. Nutrition matters too. Protein provides the building blocks for immune cells. Vitamins and minerals support countless immune functions. Regular exercise improves circulation, allowing immune cells to move more efficiently throughout the body. And sleep remains one of the most powerful immune boosters of all. While aging changes the immune system, it doesn't eliminate its ability to protect you. Supporting it consistently makes a real difference. Which brings us to the most important question. Can you actually age better? Science says yes. Aging is inevitable. How you age is influenced by the choices you make every day. The science is remarkably consistent. You don't need extreme diets. You don't need expensive supplements. And you don't need to spend hours in the gym. Instead, focus on the habits researchers have studied for decades. Move your body every day. Build and maintain muscle with resistance training. Eat enough protein. Fill your plate with vegetables, fruits, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean protein. Protect your sleep. Manage chronic stress. Stay socially connected. Challenge your brain with lifelong learning. Keep up with regular medical checkups and recommended screenings. None of these habits stop aging, but together, they help your body function better for longer. Remember, turning 50 isn't the beginning of decline. It's the beginning of a new phase. One where your daily decisions matter more than ever. Every healthy meal, every walk, every workout, every good night's sleep, they're all investments in your future self. Your body is always listening, and it's never too late to give it a better message. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button so more people can discover evidence-based health information. Subscribe for more science-backed videos on healthy aging, longevity, nutrition, and disease prevention. And tell us in the comments, which healthy habit are you committing to today? Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.